Check this out. Hey, what's up guys? The dog and I, we just made it to a trailhead and we're really excited to be out here today. It's supposed to storm tomorrow, so we figured we might as well get a jump on it. It's a bit of a drive to get out here, a lot of highway miles, a little bit of dirt road miles, not too much. But we're here, we're hiking down to the canyon. I have no idea how steep or dangerous the canyon's going to be, but I think we'll be able to do it without any problems. And we're going to a cliff dwelling that looks really cool. Now the cliff dwelling in and of itself is not all that different from other ones. However, the place in which it sits is remarkable. It's like a geological formation, and there's something that happened there, and I'm not going to tell you guys now, but you're going to see it when we get there. Alright guys, we just made it to the rim of the canyon. This is our very first view down into it. Here's the dog enjoying it. Koba, we got to go this way. Doesn't look quite as steep as I thought it was going to be. Now, I hope I don't knock on wood, because there's probably going to be a couple of ledges that the dog and I are going to have to go down. But she's pretty good at following the trails, and when she doesn't know where to go, she'll stop. And just so everyone knows, and I don't have to explain it, I do have a leash on me, and I leash my dog whenever we see people. But yeah, I gotta pay attention to this because I don't want to slip on anything, break my leg, and then get stuck out here for the night. So we'll show you guys the dwellings when we get there. There's an alcove that's up there. There's another big one that's up there too. On the way back, if we got time and we don't have to worry about it getting dark, I might try to hike up to those guys. I love going to like just small ledges where you have no idea if there's anything in them. And sometimes you find stuff like pottery sherds, or you'll find remnants of the rock tools that they were making. I forget what they call, like the clippings on them, but I almost guarantee there'd be something up there. That'd be a nice little shelter. Look how cool this canyon is. Just walking down this little Navajo sandstone drainage. It's got a little bit of ice on it. Got to pay attention. And I am just in wow with how beautiful it is out here. I know it doesn't show all that well on camera, this area, but it's beautiful here. Like all the national parks in Utah, and this isn't a national park by the way, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to explain that into things. The national parks, they're all very synonymous looking, yet incredibly different looking. And it's the same thing with Cedar Mesa. It's just different, but it's still Utah. And that's one of the things why I love hiking out here in Utah, especially in southeastern Utah. One of the most pretty places in the world. It's probably my favorite place to hike. Hey Kobe, you got to get off that ice. Come on, stay over here. Quit playing around, dog. No, where are you going? She thinks she's a little goat, but she's so excited right now that she can't handle it. Alright, this is where I got to be careful because there could be ice underneath this snow. In fact, there is. I can see it right now. We just went through a pretty crazy section. If I didn't have my hiking stick like this guy with me, we could have been in trouble because we had to hike down like snow-covered ice on a very sharp decline, and having 3 points of contact was absolutely vital to my success without breaking my ass. Oh, this is just getting bigger and bigger. Look how high up the canyon walls go now. The dog went the wrong way. I didn't even notice that. Come this way. Come over here. No, get over here. You stay with me. You're gonna fall and get hurt. You almost went off of a rock right there, or a cliff. All right, up there. That is like a freestanding tower. Node, I think they call them. We've made it down. That last trek inside of the little drainage section, there's a bunch of rocks and boulders and ledges that we had to jump down, and Koba about went off a couple of them that I don't know if I would have been able to get her out of. But she's pretty smart. She stopped and waited for me. She just likes to kind of pave her own way, and then she'll turn around and check on me, and if I tell her to go, she'll go, but if I tell her she's going the wrong way, she'll turn around and come and follow me for a minute. Check this out. Okay, Koba, stay here. Okay, good. I thought it was going to be a complete leg. You gotta be careful on this. No, okay, run right across the ice. That's smart. Let's see. Luckily I got some pretty good hiking shoes on, and this hiking stick makes it pretty easy. Oh, okay. That's cool. We made it, Koba, without dying. So the dog and I, we've made it to the cliff dwellings. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them without a zoom. They're about 100 yards in front of me, and they look pretty intact. But just to show you guys or give you an idea what we just did while I'm breathing hard, I had to climb up this all the way down from the creek. Doesn't look that steep on camera, but I'm telling you, it's pretty steep. It's cold and thin air. I'm not all in the greatest shape either, so let's see what we got up here. I don't know if I want to do a view from below or start out up top. Let's do up top, and then we can do below too. Alright, Koba, stay there. Stay. Stop, stay. Good girl. Check this out. This looks like something from a storybook. Those signs right here, they'll say, please do not erase the traces of America's past. Do not enter. You couldn't fit in there anyways. Those are tiny openings. You'd have to be under 5 feet to get in these guys. Or at least that's what I would guess. But yeah, we made it, man. I'm happy. Exciting once you get here. We are going to get another angle of these amazing little ruins up here. How cool is this? So pretty. Look at that little ledge up there you go stand out on. Then you got these ruins up here. And then I'm not going to tell you guys what they call this ruin, but I'll give you a clue. If you look on the ground, you're going to see exactly why it's called this. I think there's another spot I haven't been to where I could get a pretty good angle of the dwellings from. Right over here. I don't want to step all the way out on this point. Make sure I know where I'm at all times. Alright. So cool. Look how cool this ceiling is. Well guys, thanks for watching my channel. If you haven't already, give me a subscribe. I'm going to be going to a lot more of these places, a lot of really cool places in fact. And I'd love to have you come along with me. And the dog, she says thanks. We have a lot of fun hiking to these places. It's just an encouragement to get out of the house, get some fresh air. It's good for your mentality. It's good for your mental health. It's good for everything. You just feel better when you're more active, getting a little sweat going. And the winter's the best time to hike down here, honestly. It's too hot in the summer. Even in the fall and the spring it can be too hot. The winter it gets cold, but put a pack on, put some warm clothes on, and you'll be alright, I promise. So stick around guys, and I will see you next time. you're going to be able to see those from this angle. Kind of hard to get to, but look how crazy that coloring is.